Hello everyone, this is Super Comic Girl. I am back with another video. So in today's video I'm going to be giving you guys a review of the comic books that I got, which includes All Hallows and all that. So I hope you guys will enjoy them, and as I finish each review I will be putting them back in their bag so that I can put them back, add them to my collection. So the first one is All Hallows. So it's Hallows Eve issue number 1. This is from the pages of The Amazing Spider-Man. And this is all centered around All Hallows and her masks and, and everything. So she's wanted by the police and they're trying to, find her and everything. I like the artwork and the illustration, and you see her, like, she can put a mask on, look like a beautiful model. She could put on a ghost mask and look like that. There's all sorts of things it can do. Like, somebody's got an first appearance of the Amazing Spider-Man. Somebody's got looks like an Iron Man mask. It looks like an Incredible Hulk action figure. Basically, this is a safe deposit box that people keep their valuables. And she puts on this werewolf mask, and she doesn't realize that each of these masks, she knows they have the ability to make her look like the mask, but she sort of doesn't realize what other stuff they can do. I'm going to say that I found this concept to be very interesting. I'm gonna say this, I did like her in Dark Web. I thought that she was a really good character, and I'll say it, I love the comic. It was a good first issue. You just have her going around and taking what she needs to survive, and I just found that really interesting. And of course, she discovers at the very end, what exactly other stuff that the masks can do. So I'm going to give this comic 5 stars. It's a good issue. Then we have Ghost Rider issue number 12. And we continue on with them, with this town that ended up becoming possessed by these demons. And so Ghost Rider is going there, and it literally is hell on earth. It is just so bad. And yeah. I really sort of liked this issue. It was just, I don't know. It was just like, I don't know quite what to, think of it, but I kind of liked it. I don't know. I like the supernatural, but this was a little bit too much. But it wasn't a overall bad story. I don't know. There was just something about it that I can't quite put my finger on that made me stop from really liking it. So I am going to give Ghost Rider about 3 stars. Just, you know, being a nice person about it. So, alright. So the next one is issue number 1, Spider-Gwen Shadow Clones. So, so she is stuck in Earth 616, and so she's fighting, you know, Spider-Man's villains, which I'm not against. I think that it's interesting that she's on the main Earth, and she's fighting his, you know, villains. Definitely something different that from what she usually has done. I like the illustration, and I really I liked her face. They did a really good job with her face. But yeah. So I didn't know if I was going to like this one, because I'm going to be absolutely honest. I really do like Ghost Spider. I really do. Here is another octopus-like character. Oh, sorry guys. So these are like, I think they're like clones of her or something like that. I'm not exactly sure. So, yeah, I mean, she's confused and everything. So, I don't know really much about what is going on, or take it back, I really don't know what's going on. I don't know how in the world a Dr. Octopus that looks like Gwen appeared in the world that she's in. So we'll see what happens. I mean, it's a good size, it's a good thickness of a book. I am a little bit confused by what is going on here, but I'm going to give it like 4 stars. It's a decent issue. I just don't know enough about it to tell you exactly what is going on. All I know about this issue is that she is on the main Earth, and she comes across someone with Dr. Octavius's abilities that looks like her. So, and then we're introduced at the very end to another clone of Gwen Stacy. So we're going to see what happens. Hopefully the second issue will like clarify things a lot better. Bless you, Stephen. So this is Detective Comics issue 1069. More weirdness. More weirdness. I am going to say, I know I have been following Detective Comics for a while now. For the last couple of months, I have added this to my collection, and I am absolutely like confused at what the bad guys are hoping to achieve. Now, Two-Face is a little bit more clear in why he's doing what he's doing, because Two-Face is always clear-cut on what he's doing. But yeah, so I don't seem to understand what is the point of what this organization is doing. So, and I'm also kind of confused about about Mr. Freeze. But the artwork and penciling are awesome. Absolutely, absolutely interesting. And not interesting, but absolutely wonderfully done. So, Detective Comics issue 1069, I'm going to give 4 stars. It is confusing. I'm not exactly sure, like, what exactly is going on here. So hopefully the next issue will clarify that. So, all right. Then we got Cosmic Ghost Rider issue number 1. Now, I saw this and I was like, wow, this looks really interesting and everything. And this is actually Frank Castle. And I didn't read, like, this part right here. I did not. I will admit I did not. So I was a little confused. And then I decided to look at the beginning, like, okay, who exactly is he? Well, he's Frank Castle. He was known as the Punisher. And he becomes Cosmic Ghost Rider. And this is another version of the Spirit of Vengeance. And I thought it was a really interesting concept. I had actually never heard of Cosmic Ghost Rider. Yeah, it's, you know, he's on another planet and everything. The artwork is really nice. I just happen to really like, you know, like there's a bounty hunter and it's just really a good, issue. Kind of an homage to who he was. You got the Punisher belt buckle. And then you have Cosmic Ghost Stories. You know, he's younger. And he's like, it's just weird. Like, he was the Herald of Galactus. He was the right-hand man of Thanos. So, yeah, it's, yeah. So, the first issue of Cosmic Ghost Rider did get my attention. Like I said, I've never heard of this character before, but I'm really eager to read the second issue, so I'm going to give this 5 stars. It was a good first issue, and definitely got me interested in wanting to read the second. So, alright. Then we got the Dawn of DC Superman Action Comics issue number 1052. Alright, so 1052. So they're battling Metallico while they're also integrating these new people from Warworld into Earth culture. I did not. No, let me rephrase it. I liked the first story. I thought it was really good because it's all about like integrating them into into it. Yeah, so the illustrations are decent. I wouldn't. Well, I think this. I would like to say they're a little bit beyond decent. They have Home Again Part 2. A little bit confusing of a story. Um, then when Doomsday comes, no, that's next issue. This is, I don't know what this is all about. I wasn't really a fan of this at all. I really wasn't. So, I mean, the first two stories were good. The last one, it was too vibrant for my eyes. It was like, what the heck? I just kind of like went back, like, way too much vibration. Like I just, no, I didn't like it. So I'm gonna give it 4.5 stars. The first two stories were great. The second one was all about this woman protecting this kid, saying that if they find my spaceship, they're going to find me, and her protecting him, and I thought was really wonderful. It's really great to see that John Kent actually had to help fight Metallico. I do not know if Metallico was in the John Kent series, but yeah, Superman Action Comics issue number 1052, like I said, 4.5 stars. Then we have Dead Boy Detectives issue number 3. Now, the last two issues I really did enjoy. I really like that we get to see these people's lives before they ended. And they're still doing the same vein of, like, basically you've got a woman whose baby dies in childbirth, and or whatever, and what this guy ends up doing is turning them into essentially monsters. So yeah. I like how they open it up. So yeah, there's like this little argument that goes on. So yeah, and then we see him before he died. And that he was bullied when he was alive, and yeah. So I mean, I just enjoyed it. It's a really interesting, uh, comic, and they do a really good job in making us feel something for the characters, because you know, because they had pretty shitty lives when they were alive. And it, you know, and, and basically what and so this kid had his arm wrapped around this other kid, and the kid that he killed was born here in America, but the kids that were bullying him, they did not care about that. And basically he squeezed him so tight that basically he snapped the kid's neck. So, you know, they all have something in common. They all were victims of bullies. And the ending of issue number 3 was insane. So, like I said, they really do a good job of making us feel something for these characters. They do a great job in balancing, you know, the supernatural and, you know, and everything. So, I give it 5 stars. It is just a really great book. I really recommend Dead Boy Detectives to anyone. Alright. Then we have Rogue and Gambit, issue number 1. Now, I wasn't really interested in buying another X-Men comic. I haven't bought X-Men since the end of the Axe Judgment Day. But I decided to go ahead and just give it a try and see if it's any good. And Rogue and Gambit are married, and they're having issues. And you know, they find themselves going on this mission that they know, like, very little about. He's drunk. And then we have Lady Deathstrike. So, yeah, she's like, save me, please, from my husband. Yeah. Here's some more. So they go on this mission with very little information. Yeah, so I am going to say that I enjoyed this issue. It is only issue number 1, so we can let it get away with a lot of stuff. But it was just really wonderfully drawn. I liked, you know, the facial expression, and I liked the whole premise of, you know, they're trying to get something. I have no idea what that is. I think they're trying. Yeah. They have that microchip on their neck. I think it controls them. Yeah, I think it controls them. So yeah, now he's going to get control too. So we'll see what happens. Rogue and Gambit issue number 1. I'm really interested in seeing exactly why are they collecting all these mutants that are powerful. So we'll see what happens. So I'll give it 5 stars. Great first issue. So this is DC Ruby issue number 1. I really did like this variant cover. So in this issue, we have a crossover of DC and Ruby. Now, for people that have not watched the Ruby show, it was done by Rooster something. I know it's Rooster something. Basically, these girls are taught how to hunt down and kill these monsters. And I know that I think it's going to be this month or next month. Justice League and Ruby actually join forces. So, like, members of the Justice League go to the world of Ruby. I know some people say it's a crossover we didn't need, but I'm really interested in watching it. And that's a monster from their world battling Batman. So it's yeah. So, Batman thinks there's just something going on here. At least, I mean, he doesn't, say it, but we all know that he suspects something is going on, and he gets jumped by the 4 girls that we know and love. Yeah. I have nothing much to say about it except that this is a very interesting concept to have this crossover of DC and Ruby. And, and it's like, I can really get behind this. This is a very different and interesting kind of concept that I know has not been in has not been done before, as far as I know of. But yeah, I'm really eager to see where it goes. So I'm going to give this 5 stars. I'm really excited about them encountering Wonder Woman and the Green Lantern and all that. So yes, I'm going to give issue number 2 a try. Because I like to know how these creatures are getting into the DC universe. So we have Stargirl, The Lost Continent, issue 4 of 6. And once again, we're back on the island, and Mr. Asshole is still there. I do not like this character at all. And he's he's telling them about what Bruce Wayne did, that he stole a very powerful artifact, and that he basically caused this problem in time. And so everything from Stargirl, The Lost Children, and Justice League of America all stems from the Flashpoint Beyond event. So you have 2 titles that stem from one event. And, you know, and I'm going to say, I absolutely love this series because you have a villain they have not yet encountered, or a lot of them haven't encountered, so they don't know how they're going to do this. But this villain is awesome. I really happen to like her a lot. And yeah, it's yeah. So all the sidekicks are come together, and so yeah. So yeah. So I thought, I really thought that the issue was really good. I liked the ending of the issue when we're introduced to the hourglass, and yeah, overall, it was a issue that I kept on turning, that I was really interested in seeing how these sidekicks working together would actually be able to do this. The illustrations were really good. The story was really good. They're doing a really bang out job with Stargirl, and so I'm going to give it 5 stars. I just absolutely loved it. So before I end the video, I want people to know that the reviews I do on these are my own personal opinion. People may not agree with it. People might say, oh, Stargirl is a really bad comics book series, and that's their right to have that opinion. But my opinion is that all these comics are either really good, or I kind of go, what the heck are they even implying, or what the heck were they on when they decided to do this? But overall, I really did enjoy it, and I'm also going to do another comic book cover of the week, or I'll just do comic book cover of the week. Even though this might be part of the same week's publication, I told you at the beginning that I am doing, I'm going to be basically whatever comic book is the best out of the bag of comics I got will be considered the comic book cover. I'm just going to do comic book cover, or the best comic book cover. That way, it's part of the same week. But it'll still go in the pot for the comic book cover of the year. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and until next time, keep reading. Bye.